welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to back plan in my classic happy planner using the Flower Power book from the Happy Planner. I have already tabbed off the pages that I would like to use for today's spread, so we're just going to go ahead and move right along. I am planning in the classic planner here. I'm going to go to the month of May. Pull out the week of May 17th through May 23rd. So I'll go ahead and do that. I hope everyone had a great week. I know typically the Plan With Me's are done before the week starts, but in general, I had a busy week, and so I'm doing it now. So as I mentioned before, I am using the Flower Power florals from the Happy Planner. I have tabbed off here these gorgeous rose gold foiled stickers, square boxes here, rectangle boxes here. As you saw in my previous monthly plan with me, you saw that I like to use a lot of boxes. I'm more of a functional planner versus a decorative planner, but there are times where I do like to decorate. Now this week that just passed was a special week for me because it was my 30th birthday, and we celebrated my nephew's first birthday. So for this spread, I would really like to use these florals here. Pink is my favorite color, so I do like this shade of pink to match with the boxes I have selected here. See, the patterns match. So I'm gonna try to use this theme throughout the weekly spread. I do have a couple more sticker books here to the side to be used in case, just in case I need to pull from there. I'm planning on using this recipe book, and it could be a little uncommon, but what I really want from here is this very last page where we have the rose gold foil flags, the asterisks, the triangles, and the circles here. As I mentioned, I am a functional planner more than a decorative planner, and I do create lots of lists. Now, most of my week, I don't like to include my work stuff in here, so you will possibly see that my weekly spread could be a little bit empty in a sense, but that's why I want to decorate as much as possible and create lists for this week. So let me go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to start with the florals. Now, because I am back planning, I do have a list of events that have already occurred this week, so hopefully I catch everything and include everything in my weekly spread. So I want to start with this sticker here. So what I'm trying to do is pull the biggest floral stickers available, and I want to decorate the top, maybe the top of the spread here, if not maybe the bottom, and then just use the boxes to fill in the rest. So what I want to do here is use my paper cutter here to slice this. So let's go ahead, I'm going to do that off camera. And what I want to do is get the most out of my sticker. So I cut this here, I cut it here. So I want to cover up the bottom here. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lay these down, possibly fast forward this video. All right, so now that I finished laying these stickers down, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the planning for the week. Going to pull from these boxes here, and I'm going to be using just a ballpoint pen to do my writing. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this was a gift from a friend, and I think it's super cute. I change the color ink all the time. Today it's just, this is a black one. So the first thing we're gonna look at here is Monday. Actually, I want to use Tuesday. Tuesday was a very eventful day, sort of. I had my all right, so now that I finished laying down these stickers down here, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the planning section up at the top. I'm going to be using the same sticker book with the boxes here. I'm going to start with a couple of events throughout the week. So on Tuesday, I went to the Piñata district here in Los Angeles to buy my nephew's candies and some other supplies that his mom wanted to get for his birthday party on Saturday. So I'm going to jot this down as Ezra. Let's see, Ashley and Ezra. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of these boxes here to just write down their names to represent that I spent time with them on this day, Ashley and Ezra. And I'm actually going to list out a couple of items that we got on this day. I'm going to put this right up here. I think some people lay down their boxes first and then write it in. And maybe I will do that moving forward, but I do want to do this here. And actually, Tuesday was also eventful because I ended up taking my toddler to the ER. So I'm going to note that with one of these, or actually another one of these. So I want to do, I think I'm gonna do this one, but I do like the flower being on the same side, so I'm just gonna do Alyssa. Actually, Alyssa's tummy ache, and I'll explain more in just a minute. Alyssa's tummy ache. We ended up going to urgent care and the ER. But I just want to lay this down here, and I'm going to do the exact same thing as I'm going to do above. I'm just going to list out a couple of things here. So to list out the items, I'm going to use the recipe book. As I mentioned, the last page here. I might just pull this out. That way I'm not just yanking or using this book all the time. This is all I really need it for. So what I'm going to do is list out for Ashley and Ezra the items that we purchased. So I'm going to use these gold foil, rose gold foil circles as bullet points. So I'm going to lay the first one here, and I'm going to use the lines as a guide to write out my items. So I'm going to write down candy, piñata. I'm just going to leave some space in between so it doesn't look too cramped. And the table centerpieces. These are the main items that we went to the Piñata District for. And here at the bottom for Alyssa's tummy ache, I think I'm going to stick with the circles. And we went to the urgent room, urgent care, and we went to the ER. Okay, so I'll write down the information afterwards. On Wednesday, my mom flew back from Guatemala, and she came around noon. But I spent some time with her at home, basically just catching up. She's been gone for a week, catching up, and she most of the time just slept or rested because her feet were swollen and a lot had been going on for her in the last couple days. So I'm going to use this sticker here. I'm just gonna lay this down in the middle. I'm going to cover that line there. I almost feel like I should have centered that a little bit more, but I'm going to list out the 2 things that she brought back for us here. And for some it could be silly items, but you know, for us it's sentimental items, and I'll get to that in just a bit. On Thursday the 20th was my 30th birthday, and because of COVID I wasn't exactly able to do what I wanted to do, or actually many events in the past couple of weeks, but I really had an easy day. I slept in, ate some avocado toast, went to the mall to get my freebies, and I think that was it for that day. My dad did bring me some flowers and balloons, and I got some other gifts as well. So I'm going to use this one here. So I'm going to lay this one down here. I'm going to cover that up. Hopefully that's straight. Okay. So I'm just gonna write my 30th birthday. I wish I had used a fancier pen, like a gel pen, but it's all right. What else did I do? So I went to the mall. I'm gonna use this for my birthday freebies, and I ended up going to Bath and Body Works. I went to What's a Pretzel, got a free pretzel. I went to Starbucks. I think that's it for the freebies. I did have coupons that I received in my email, and I used like H&M, but I won't count that as a freebie. I did receive 2 gifts, so I'm going to include those here as presents. So I got 2 main presents, so I'll just write those 2 down. For my dad and for my friend. Okay. So far, I like the way it looks. Friday, I can honestly tell you I don't remember what happened on Friday. But on Saturday, I think Friday I worked. Saturday was my nephew's first birthday party, and I'm just going to write that here. We had lots of fun at the party. We had great food. My brother is in the fine dining industry. He is a chef, and he changed things up a bit by having sushi and just seafood as the meal versus typical traditional Hispanic parties have like Mexican food, which I personally love, but he wanted something different, and it was a total hit. Very successful. Everybody loved the food. It was delicious. Honestly, I'm not a sushi person. It doesn't really like catch my attention, but it was good. There were some items that I truly enjoyed. I think my favorite one was the crunch roll. It was really, really good. So let's see. All right, I think I can start filling in my stuff here. Actually, before I do that, I want to fill this space here. And normally my sidebars are empty, and I do want to include like next week's events or anything important for next week. But in the meantime, I want to fill this up. I want to use, let's see. I want to use, oh, they look to be the same. Okay. I'm trying to decide between these two to put up here to cover up notes. And I think I'm gonna go with, I think I'm just gonna go with this one here. So I'll just lay this down here. I do want to cover up the notes banner. Whoops, let's see. I know it's not going to cover it up all the way. I could have whited that out, but it's all right. I think the spread is looking really nice. I'm truly enjoying it. I think it's gorgeous, actually. I love the rose gold foil. One more thing. So on Sundays, we normally go to church, and on Sundays, everyone who had a birthday this week normally goes up to the front where we give a little statement, basically, and we say our favorite verse or a verse that really resonates with us on this birthday. So for me, I'm going to write that in. I would like to write it in. I think here, because I'm trying to balance all the squares out. And what I'm going to do, because it's sort of a long text and I don't have any more of the empty boxes that will go with that, I think I'm just going to use this up here to write which verse it was that I said, and then just write it out as a text, possibly. Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's go ahead and fill this in. Ashley and Ezra, we got candy. We got the piñatas. We got the table centerpieces, which they ended up just being little piñatas. His theme was the cocoa melon. And so we bought little piñatas to just put at the center of each table. we ended up buying about a dozen of them. Actually, there were a dozen. And I think I brought one home. I just don't know where it is right now. I think my children have it in their room. It was super cute. Okay, so Alyssa's tummy ache. So the story behind this was that my 3-year-old was complaining about stomach pain. It was so bad that she said she couldn't walk. She was screaming. She was crying. Her eyes were so swollen. I was worried, right? So I decided to take her to urgent care. And being at urgent care, they basically told me that they didn't have the ultrasound machine there or x-ray that they could do on her to really see what was going on with her. Well, because they didn't do that, I ended up taking her to the ER in Long Beach, and basically we were there from 9 p.m. to 2 in the morning, only for it to be gas. So by the time we actually got to the ER, like inside, it was a whole process, and I'm gonna say it's because of COVID. By the time we actually got inside, she was fine. She was jumping up and down. The doctor looked at her. There was literally nothing wrong with her, and basically it was gas. So I'm very thankful that nothing was wrong with my daughter, but you know, it just kind of sucks that we went to both urgent care and the emergency room. But like I said, I'm just grateful that she's okay. Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Oh, my mom came back. It's all right. Mom flies back from Guatemala. Now, I don't know if you've seen my video for the monthly plan with me. My grandfather died back in April, and he was buried last week on the 12th of May, and my mom flew out to Guatemala to go see my grandmother and be with her during these difficult times, since she couldn't be out here in LA to bury my grandfather. Now, what she brought back for us, as I said, as silly as it sounds, but she brought it back with lots of love, was bread. And the bread out there is delicious. We absolutely love it, so we truly enjoyed that. And she brought back little coin banks for the kids. My kids are into saving their money right now, and but they keep taking it out. I have like little piggy banks for them, coin banks, but they have the holes at the bottom, and they just keep taking the money out. And these coin bags that she brought back for them are plastic, and they're super cute. They're like Super Mario and like actual piggy banks, and they cannot or will not be able to take out their money from there. So hopefully they can save up all their dollars and buy something extra special when they can pull that out. Thursday. Okay, so Thursday was my birthday, so I'm just going to write. I kind of wanted to do it special, but I was thinking of doing it in cursive, but it just feels weird. My 30th birthday. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm 30 years old. Yep. It feels like it was just yesterday where I was turning 15 and I had a quinceañera. And now I consider this my doble quince, my double 15. I think it's great though that, you know, thank God that I have even made it this far in life. I'm very, very thankful. So on Thursday, I went to the mall. So I'm gonna write birthday freebies. So I want to go collect on those. I went to Bath and Body Works. This I got through their app. I went to Wetzel Pretzel. Pretzel. I got myself the pepperoni pretzel. and actually my kids ended up eating it. And then I went to Starbucks. So Starbucks, I've been collecting this birthday freebie for the past, I don't know, 5-6 years, and I almost forgot about this one, and I went around 10:30 p.m. to a near Starbucks just to collect my birthday freebie. I did not want to miss out on it. I ended up getting the dragon fruit drink. This one, birthday gifts. This one I got from my dad, Expo Daddy, and then a friend of mine, Daniela. Very, very nice from both of them. It was really nice to receive gifts from them. They both got me some balloons. My dad brought me some flowers. He brought me tulips. He knows those are my favorite flowers. So he brought me tulips, and she gave me a dress that navy blue is super pretty that I'm going to wear on Father's Day. All right, so I just remembered that on Friday I found out that my father-in-law is actually, or had actually been not feeling well, and he was hospitalized. I kind of feel weird that if I were to put a box anywhere here, it's not going to balance out, so I'm just going to not include it there, but I think I'm going to include it here, kind of as or maybe I'll do it here. He's been in the hospital since Friday, and I actually spoke to him today. Let's see. So Saturday was Ezra's first birthday's not gonna fit there. A puppy day. Party at 4 p.m. Yeah, we'll just do that at 4 p.m. Sunday. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna write it in Spanish. I said the Psalms 16:6, so Salmos 16:6. I'm debating whether or not to write it out. I don't know. I'll leave it blank for now. I am going to include that my father-in-law has been in the hospital since Friday, so I'll put that down here. I'll include that as suegro hospitalized. When we talked to him, he was okay. He is COVID positive. He initially went into the hospital for something else, but I think this is what's taking over right now. He is having a difficult time breathing, or when he gets like a cough attack, he has a difficult time breathing. All right, so I think that is it for now. On my sidebar here, before I go, I want to include a couple of events that are coming up for the next week of the 24th through what is it, the 30th, 31st? I actually don't have anything specific, but if I do, if something comes up, I will go ahead and write that in here. I think my husband wanted to celebrate my birthday with my family on Monday, and that is because everyone is always so busy working that Monday is typically the only day that we have available to be together. Well, that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I think it's pretty. It's very pink. It's very floral. Two of the things that I enjoy the most, and actually I really like the way these polka dots goes really well with the spread. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.